To remember that racist, jealous people are fuming to change my voice. The sound of my voice. So I'm switching channels to my Tiny Homes for the Homeless channel. It should be on the screen. I'll put the link in the description, what have you. It's important for you to understand Psalm 9, Isaiah 24, Jeremiah 51, and Revelation. Those scriptures should be on the screen for you. You see, these scriptures make it clear that people are digging it deeper, as they say. They're going down to the realm of the dead. The earth sinks never to rise again. All the nations are led astray by Babylon. And the Revelation makes it clear that you're supposed to be ready to die on the drop of a hat for God. To not love your lives in this world so much as to shrink from the death of your flesh. The spirit is everything. The flesh means nothing. The Bible makes that clear. It's referring to the death of your flesh, not your soul. So many of you might agree with that by your stated arguments, but you're actually killing your souls. The Bible also tells us in Jeremiah that people are not supposed to reproduce. And in Luke 23, it says, "Blessed are the childless women, the breasts that never nursed, and the wombs that never bore." And then the hills and the mountains fall on them and cover them. And their actions say to the hills and the mountains to fall on them and cover them. That's why they fall on them and cover them. Instead of being covered in the cloud of the Spirit of God and gathered in the clouds, like it says in Paul's letters, they're going to hell. Now again, really quickly, I urge you all to subscribe to my new channel. And I urge you all to rally and obey God through me. And I know that the people watching work for the government or something, and they've chosen the realm of the dead, is what the evidence shows us. Always know, no matter what, that the only way to go to heaven is to obey God through me before my flesh dies in a timely fashion. And you're following people who aren't even smart enough to not persecute me. There's no reason for them to persecute me. They're so evil, so petty. They lack self-control that they think that they should persecute me, but they should not. And the Bible says they do that because they're evil, because they're senseless, is what it says in Jeremiah 51, and that they're like eating the flesh of their offspring, their presence of their offspring, the souls of their offspring. They choose between doing God's work and being some kind of earth-hugging sissy who doesn't understand right from wrong, to the point where they do the right thing. In Proverbs, it says, folly is in the heart of a child, so they're like a child. It says, folly is an unruly woman, she's simple and knows nothing. So they're like a little girl, like a child and an unruly woman, like a little girl that's simple and knows nothing. No matter how strong you try to be, no matter how tough you try to be, relying on the flesh isn't going to help you. In Jeremiah's chapters 15 through chapter 19, somewhere it says, "Cursed are those who rely on the flesh," and that God shows his power and his might. And God's name is the Lord Almighty. That's his name, Almighty. The Lord is a warrior, the Lord Almighty. Not some false idol, not really relying on the flesh, the military, the police, computers, okay, your cult, whatever it may be. You're relying on the wrong things. You're supposed to rally and obey God through me. The throne is established in righteousness. Proverbs 16:12. The divine verdict is on my lips. Proverbs 16:10. So again, go to my Tiny Homes channel and subscribe and rally and obey God through me. Thank you.